talk about a time when would you basically call it cheating?
Yeah, it's definitely cheating.
I got cheated on. Okay, my ex-boyfriend at the time, we lived together. A new chick moved in down the street, Him and the chick started hanging out. They had some common interests of marijuana. They smoked. So I was like, fuck it, why not? So of course I'm a friendly ass woman. So I'm like, oh, what's up? How are you? Nice to meet you. He introduced us. She was coming to my house. I actually made her dinner a couple times because we actually like all smoked together and was chilling. This is before my son, y'all. I just want y'all to know that. I was a little reckless, but anyway, long story short, one of these nights I was asleep. I think I fell asleep at like 12 a.m. And I wake up at like 6. I'm like, where the fuck is my nigga at? He's not in his bed. Where the fuck are you at? I'm calling. No answer. So he's texting me. I'm like, all right, you could text back, but you can't fucking call. What makes sense of that? Anyway.
Yeah, come on now.
So I'm like, where you at? He was like, oh, I'm up the street. La 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 la. So next thing you know, I'm like, all right, when you coming back? He's like, I'll be back in like 10, 20 minutes. I said, okay, cool. So I go outside with my crazy ass, and I stand in this alleyway. Because I'm like, the girl had her car. She had her own car. So she parked in the alleyway because that's where the fuck her front door was. So I'm standing in the alleyway. I actually walked down the street a little bit.
I didn't even know you went in the alleyway.
I did because I'm a little psycho. I went in the alleyway, so I was waiting for the car to pull up. So I see her come around the corner. Boom, she parks her car. She goes in her house. Next thing you know, he's actually walking down the fucking alleyway like not even 5 minutes, like 2 minutes later. He's like walking around the corner. So I'm like, so what the fuck is this? Like, you think I'm stupid? She just parked her car and you're walking around the corner. I'm not stupid. So I think that was the same day, like, I went to her house and I was talking to her, like, what was you doing with my man, blah, blah, blah. So she was telling me, like, that's him. He's trying to do this. Like, there was dick pics in her phone of him. Like, she showed me text messages from him to her. He was talking like, oh, I want to put my dick down your throat and this and that, sending her videos of his dick while he's sitting on my couch in my apartment. I was just so fucking disgusted. Like, it was like, dude, it's not that serious, especially when you have a woman who gives you what you want. Great sex, great head. What else can you
talk your shit.
What else can you ask for? Like, and it just blows me because a nigga would literally want his cake, like have his cake and want the next motherfucking cake. And you know what? It's sickening. And I definitely felt like, damn, this nigga didn't love me, this and that. But he apologized and says, I love you. I don't want nobody else. And I think, else.
Wait, let's back it up. The bitch. Remember, you didn't really believe they had sex back then.
I didn't believe they had sex back then, but now I'm really thinking like they definitely had some type of sexual intercourse because there is no way. I know fucking the girl was probably like, oh, he got a nice dick. Because my ex-boyfriend was packing. He was definitely packing. So, anyway, I know
Thank you for that information, Andrea.
Oh, you're welcome. But anyway, they probably definitely had sex. I will never know till this day because my ex-boyfriend was a very narcissistic liar. Like, pathological, narcissistic. That's like the worst combination you can fucking be with.
Hell yeah.
And I didn't notice that until like literally probably like a couple years ago. Like, and it really like hurts me that he is like that. Well, was like that. Probably still like that to this day. Niggas don't really change for real. Unless
niggas ain't shit.
Niggas ain't shit.
Pull up at your crib. Can't pay rent. Look at what you did.
Okay, that was my little short story, y'all.